So here we are looking at the Sims So Fun, and pardon my voice, you know, a little under the weather, but schedules have to be maintained. We've got to get through this and get these boards back, review them, and not bogart them so other reviewers can get after them too, and shops and such. The So Fun we rode last year has a great camber profile. It's a fun ride. It really does match its name. You can see there's a little bit of camber. It's not much, but for a 145, it's pretty good. It goes a little bit past the bindings and then starts a real slow rise kind of right about here, rising up, giving it enough of a camber feel because it's a mellow camber and a mellow rocker, enough of a camber feel so it doesn't do this. It doesn't, like, see, I can barely slide it. It's very easy and stable without being catchy. So it has a camber feel without the catch of camber. You get off a chair one footing, it's going to track well. You're on a flat cat track for a long flat cat track, maybe on your way to the park, it's going to handle it no problem. If you're playing around with one footing and stuff like that, then it's going to do a great job as well. You got, you know, a true twin with a centered stance, so it's not really a board for setting back. It's got, you know, minimum here, we're seeing just about 18. Yeah, just about 18 or 45.5 centimeters. And maximum, and this is with a traditional disc. This is not with a mini disc. With a mini disc you can get, you can get a little wider, a little narrower, you know, they're a little slightly off, but you can get just about 58 centimeters, more about 57.5, and which is about 22.6. So that's about as wide as you can go on this 45. And so like with an average stance of, let's say, like 21 or something like that, let's see, would that work? Yeah, with 21 is probably about the average stance. That's about middle ground here. You can't set this back much or at all. You can only go one insert back, so that's 0.75 of an inch. But that's only on board and on side cut. So you're not really getting far back. You know, with a lot of directional boards, you're getting 3-4 inches back sometimes, or 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5 is what I've seen with some all mountain boards, and you're not getting that far back. You're only getting 0.75. So this isn't a board you buy for directional float. You can see there's, you know, there's that dike, whatever it is, cut in base here, and I'm a little out of it, so if I miss some terminology, please forgive me. The cut is pretty good. It's very well made, and I'm not usually a fan of that. I'd rather just see that under a clear base. That way it's easier to repair unless you really gouge the hell out of it. So, but it's well done. I mean, it's made by Never Summer. It's got an easy flex like we showed in the on snow video reviews. That's easier to butter on snow than you would think from the shop. It's, you know, it's a poppy, playful catch-free board. We didn't find that it had like the best speed. Just kind of like the Men's Juice. It didn't really have that all mountain speed like some other boards and Sims lines do. And Sims line does. It's got that kind of, it gets a little chattery in the mountain, but it can easily handle the mountain. I feel it's a very recommendable mountain freestyle to freestyle ride for those who are just looking to hit some kickers, looking to butter, looking to make some good turns in between buttering and getting air, and it can jib okay. It's not the best jibber, but it's pretty good, and it's got a fun, snappy, kind of poppy, dynamic feel underfoot. It's a little bit on the poppier side than you would think, coming from, you know, a Never Summer build. It's less damp than most Never Summer boards, but it's still really well built, and American made and just really well done. So there you go. Sim's so fun.